Hello, everyone. So, there was a question on the community about roadmaps, and this question is about how to create a Gantt chart for all the tasks under a specific epic. So, basically, the question from this user is that when there is a roadmap, you can have of course multiple epics, and within those epics, you have those individual stories or tasks that of course you want to plan, but what this user is trying to do is to create the timeline for those activities under an epic. So let me show you. So if you go to a specific board where you have roadmaps enabled, and by the way, okay, let me first talk about this particular problem. So let us say there is an epic, and this is my epic number 2. And of course, now when you're working on the epic, you can actually plan the work. I mean, when you do this, you're actually able to define the start and end date, which is great, and it will of course let you do things on the fly, and it is definitely very convenient and easy to use. So you can obviously create a new story. So let us say this is my story number 2, this is my story number 3, and so on. But you might be tempted to also do the same thing for these individual stories, which unfortunately you cannot really do if you are using just the project specific roadmap. You have to use, first of all, I mean, there are a couple of ways of doing it. You need to maybe use an app like Advanced, not really an app, but you need to be on the Jira premium version for doing this. And if you are not really planning, or if you don't really think you would be using Jira premium, because of course you have to pay more, then the other option you have is to look at the marketplace for different apps that can do this visual roadmap. So my recommendation is, I mean, I can definitely give you, based on my experience, the name of the app. So there is an app called Big Picture, and if you look at the marketplace, you do have various apps that can do this visual road mapping for you, and things like I mean, I have worked with Big Picture and I know it works well. So I can definitely recommend, but do take a look at various apps that you may have on the marketplace that you can probably purchase depending upon your requirements, because each app's price would be different, each app's features would be different. So this is something that I thought of, sharing today. Now, one thing is, I mean, there was another question on my service desk about how to enable the roadmap. So let me show you. If I let us say if I'm working on a project, let me open an Android project. Now, if I want to maybe create a roadmap, I think the natural thing for me would be to go to this option called roadmap, and then look at my roadmap. But in this particular case, I do have this message that says that roadmaps are designed for a single project, because right now the board I'm using is actually based on multiple projects, and the basic roadmap is only available for one specific project. And if you look at the configurations, you do have some configurations here, things like showing the progress, and also if you are looking at, let us say, some kind of maybe dependencies. So you can definitely see few things here on your roadmap. For example, right now this particular epic's progress in terms of number of stories is shown. Let me just change it to in progress for both of them, and let me also try to show you if this particular view is able to give you something a bit more detailed. So right now we are looking at a plan, and of course, I can, plan the work. Let me create one more story here. So this is my story number 2. And you can see here that the moment I update or the moment I add or remove issues from this particular epic, this progress will change. So you do have some options here. I mean, it will definitely give you some reporting capabilities. Of course, basic, but this is what you have. And advanced roadmaps works really well because first of all, it is like an extension of what you have right now. So if you're used to this particular view, then using advanced roadmaps for planning projects across multiple teams, or when you have dependencies, is actually very convenient for you because the interface is very much similar. But do also take a look at those apps, and that is all I wanted to talk about today in this video. I have an entire playlist, a course dedicated on advanced roadmaps, but that particular course was created when we also had live plans. So live plans are no longer there, and what I'm now doing is I'm working on an update of that course. So most of the things are still relevant, but I'll create a new course where I will remove the videos or references or things I discussed about live plan, and I will only focus on the improved interface. So if you're using advanced roadmaps, then you have to only work on the improved interface, so which is basically the interface that you have. And talking about my course, you can go to this wonderful website of mine, ravisagar.in, and if you can click on this mastering advanced roadmaps, you can actually take a look at this course where I have covered various features of advanced roadmaps, how you can use it. But most importantly, I try to give you an example, like a real world example where let us say an organization is trying to deliver something in the next few months, and they have a plan to deliver something this month, something next month, and so on. So I've tried to explain the tool, how to work on the tool with the help of an example, and I think that is the wonderful thing about this course. I did spend a lot of time preparing for it, but because this is of course a bit old, you can still watch the videos, but you can probably skip the live plan section. But if you want to know more about what advanced roadmaps can do, then please subscribe to my channel. I will definitely post a announcement video of that upcoming course that I'm working on right now. In fact, I'm right now working on multiple courses, not just advanced roadmaps. The very first course that will be out would be on Jira work management, which I know is delayed. I wanted to launch it last month in December, but I got occupied with other important things. So I am almost done with that particular video series, and I'm now thinking of creating just one video instead of multiple series. I'm still thinking about it, but do take a look at those videos when I launch them. But for the timing, if you are thinking of using a road mapping feature in Jira, you do have a roadmap for one individual project that works really well for planning, but only at the epic level. But if you're looking for a detailed, granular view of your work, then you need to use either advanced roadmaps or big picture or other apps on the marketplace. So that is all I wanted to talk about today in this video. I hope you enjoyed watching this video and you learned something new today. Thank you very much. Bye bye.